What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Let's Play for 7 Days to Die, Alpha 18! Hell yeah, experimental 18. The hype is real. It's still real, guys. I'll tell you right now, the best part of my day is when I can get down with some 7 Days to Die and make some videos. I freaking love it. I'm so happy to be here making videos, and woo! Alright, what are we going to be doing today? Today we're going to start doing some Horde base work. First of all, let me say this right off the bat before you leave the area. I do not like the way this has come out. You guys have given me some pretty interesting ideas, like someone said break down these blocks right here and replace them with poles. That might look good. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Also, someone said there's a sheet thing in the game. Iron sheet? Is that what they were saying? I don't know. Someone said there's a sheet item in the game. I'm guessing it's got to be iron sheet because I don't see any other sheets here unless it's somewhere else I'm not seeing. You know, iron sheet might not be bad if I can upgrade it. I don't know, but I'm going to look into that off camera. They said if you put down sheets, it will line up properly, like right here. I think I'm just going to redo this, by the way. I'm pretty sure I'm going to redo this. I don't like the way it looks all square on the outside. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these out, and I will probably replace them with what do you call it, ramp blocks going sideways to give this a nice little angle here. It's going to give me less room on the inside, but it's going to look better from the outside, and honestly I think the inside will look okay as well. You know, we'll have to see. But that is not what today's going to be about. Today we are going to be going out and we are going to be building on the Horde base, alright? Also, I did do some mining off camera. Here's a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of bullet items being made in here. The only thing I'm having real problems with making bullets is gunpowder. Some people are saying buy gunpowder from the trader. It's a good idea. I will definitely do that. And yeah, we will be doing that eventually. I think next video is going to... Oh, all right, let's see where she goes. Let's see where she goes. Shh, listen. Listen. Am I close enough to my turret? Part of the reason my turret wasn't working properly before is because the turret has a range. Now, I've been told... Oh, did not notice this is open. Oh, hold on. I've been told the turret has a range, but when I heard the turret has a range, I figured the idea of the turret's range was that it could only shoot so far. No, the idea of the turret's range is if I get too far away from the turret, it doesn't do anything. So that's the idea of the turret range. Is part of the reason I was having issues with it. All right, so that worked pretty well. I don't know if she actually screamed. She made a screaming sound. Just so you guys know, screamers are not supposed to scream when they hear you or they're supposed to have to see you in order to scream. So I don't know if the Fun Pimps changed that. Some people are saying, well, she heard you. That's never been the way it's worked in the past. I don't know if that's changed, but you know, it is what it is. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mess around with this sheet for a minute because I actually want to see how it's going to work. And then when I'm done with that, we're going to go down. I've got some ideas for the Horde base, and we're going to go down and work on those and get that Horde base rocking and rolling. All right, guys, so I went ahead and made that sheet, and it does actually work. Look at that. It actually lines up really nicely. It lines up really nicely, but that does not negate the fact that this outside just looks like a big square annoyance. I'm gonna have to think about this. One of two things is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna replace all of these with sheets. You know, I could do that. Let's see how many hit points are on the sheets. Yeah, it's 1,000 hit points, and you can upgrade it as well to 2,500 hit points, so that's pretty good. I might use the sheets. Or what I might do is, I'm going to think about this. I might break out these stairs or block these stairs somehow. Actually, I think those stairs are significantly blocked. I don't think the zombies can attack above them. So I think what I'll do is I will block both of the stairs on this side, and I'm going to leave the stairs on the other side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this wall out to here and just, you know, make this one big wall. Probably starting from here. Maybe I'll move it back a little bit. Maybe I'll put it on an angle. Yeah, I think I'll put it on an angle. It'll start here, go on an angle to here. This will all be the same, and then it'll come over here and then go on an angle to here. That's what I think I'm looking at. I'm not really sure. So it's going to be one of those two things. I don't really know. I don't like the way these like square corners are, but if I did that angle thing, those square corners would not be an issue, so it's no big deal. I don't know. I'll have to think about it, but that is not what this video is about. I'm really torn on this this area. I really am. This is not the important thing, though. The important thing is to get to work on that Horde base. Like you guys were saying, you know, what you did here is pretty interesting, but, you know, what's with the Horde base? And it's a great idea. I think one other thing I want to do really quickly is I'm going to look for the new barbed wire. Well, it's not new, but this is the only barbed wire we can make at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and make some of that barbed wire because, you know, it's pretty nice. That barbed wire is actually really good. So I will be making that. Let's grab the turret. and let's get on over to the Horde base. I have a lot of ideas bouncing around in my head for the Horde base. My main idea is going to be a base called the Trident, and I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not going to build it because that's going to be at a time when Stable comes out, and I know I'm not going to have to restart because I could have to restart at any point now. So what I think I'm going to do is, I'm going to come out back right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a corridor, a killing corridor out here. All right, and what that's going to be is it's just going to be like a single wide walkway. Not a walkway. It's not going to be a walkway. It's not going to be an elevated walkway. It's going to be kind of like on the ground. It's going to kind of have the same idea as a it's going to kind of have the same idea as a maze, but it's not going to be a maze. It's going to be very, very simple. It's going to be a walkway, a single wide walkway. The zombies, I will try and entice them to walk down, and that way we can get them all in one spot. Because the idea is, to get the zombies come to one spot. Because if you're just putting spikes around your entire base, that's going to work okay. But the thing is, if you can funnel the zombies into a certain spot, then you can really load up with spikes. You can load up with things like blade traps, right? Blade traps would be awesome. I love blade traps, but if you have like a big base, you're not just going to put blade traps around your entire base. It's going to take too much power to run it, too many generators. The zombies are only going to be, like, let's say you have a base that's like 25 by 25. You're going to have like 10 blade traps on each side, and very few of them are actually going to get used, Did I bring food or drink? Huh, that's kind of weird. I don't know if food or drink on me. We'll go get some in a minute. But yeah, so that's the idea. That's the idea. I want to like funnel them into a certain spot. Some people have been asking me to rebuild Bloodbath and Beyond, and I'm strongly considering it. For those of you who didn't watch, a couple seasons ago, I had this base called Bloodbath and Beyond, and it was basically, imagine like a U. Like if you're looking down on the base, I dug I think it was a 5-wide trench around the entire base in a U pattern, and at the top, where like the top of the U is, that was open, and it funneled all the zombies into basically where I wanted them to come in, and then I just made a big kill zone there. I could rebuild Bloodbath and Beyond. I might. It depends. Right now, my main idea is the Trident, though. I think the Trident's going to be a cool base design, and I'm really looking forward to building it. And I'm not going to say what it is, because I want it to be a surprise. It's not going to be much of a surprise. When you see it, you'll be like, oh yeah, all right, that makes sense. It's not like going to blow your mind or anything, but I think it's going to be a solid base design when all is said and done. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. So I'm down here at the Horde base trying to plan out how I want to do things. And these stupid freaking, whatever these things are called, these like, freaking bumper things or whatever. The things that are in front of your cars when you park in a parking lot. Yeah, they're in the way. So they got to go. And of course, they're 2,500 hit points. But I'm going to use this time to explain to you guys a couple things on why I'm playing the way I'm playing. Now, there's two questions I keep getting. And I don't know why I'm bothering to answer this, because like people don't watch all the videos, so I'm still going to get these questions, but whatever. I hope that people who are asking are watching right now. So some people are asking, why not take out the stairs by underneath your base? I'm living on the top floor of that apartment building, and if I took out the stairs, screamers wouldn't be able to get to me. Okay, there's a couple of reasons I'm leaving the stairs. Number one, the screamers are annoying, not because they're coming in, but the noises they make just grate on. They get on my nerves, and leaving the stairs or taking out the stairs is not going to stop them from making all those annoying noises that they make. Right? So that's one thing. Second of all, the screamers are bringing me experience. Like just now, I killed this screamer, and she brought out some like little experience bags here for me. So that's cool. So I'm going to get some experience. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just went up into my base off camera. And I got like never-ending screamers. They just kept coming. And they're really starting to get to the point where they're making it so I can't get my work done. So I might have to take down all my torches or something. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to record videos here. I can't have things super dark. But whenever I put up torches, it's a problem. Candles are, don't call in any screamers, but they also give barely any light. I mean, they just kind of suck. You got to put them like every other block. I don't love the candles. So I want to keep the torches up, and I don't really mind the screamers because they are bringing me experience, but at the same time, it's starting to get a bit much. So I don't know, guys. I'm going to have to think about what I want to do about the screamers. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make 100 of these blocks, and I am also going to make some more frames. Let's just do that, and let's make some more frames. How many frames can we make? 127. Let's make another 100. I'm going to need a lot of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making killing corridors, okay? Now, I don't have access to any of the you know, the bells and whistles of the intellect tree. I do not have like where are they? I don't have blade traps. I don't have electric fences. And to be perfectly honest, I'm never going 6 into intellect. I already have nerd glasses. I'm never going 5 into intellect because, you know, you could go 5 into intellect. Now, a lot of people like are saying, why don't you just put some points into this, some points into that, stop being married to one tree. Yeah, I get that, but it kind of is going against what the FemPimps wanted in this update. The FemPimps want us to specialize. Manual has said as much. Now, does that really matter? Like, I could take whatever I want, right? Yeah, I could take whatever I want. But the problem is I'm trying to play the game as intended. I'm specializing in one tree. All right. You know, so maybe I eventually I'm going to probably go into intellect, I guess. But for right now, I'm kind of specializing in one tree. I want to get the brawler up. I went ahead and put a point in a machine gunner. I would like to do huntsman. By the way, they changed it. So now you do get bones. I think you've always gotten bones, but this said meat and leather at one point. And I think they changed it because you've always gotten more bones. It just was worded wrong. I want to go high in living off the land so I can get mutated seeds. I want to be a beast, right? So, you know, but I could go into intellect. I could split up my points and go into intellect. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, if you split up your points and you go into intellect, the looting is not going to be as fun, you know? Like, let's say, hypothetically speaking, I want to make lights. I want to make electricity. I want to make lights because I don't want to have torches up there and I don't want to deal with screamers. I want to go electricity. I could spec into electricity, whatever I need for electricity. I'm not going to look for it right now, but it's somewhere in these trees. I could spec into electricity. All right, I found it. I think electrician is where you get the lights. I'd have to go 5 deep into the intellect tree because I have the nerd glasses. That says 6. I have 5. So you're talking 5 points, and then 1, 2. You're talking 8 points just to get electric lights. It's not crazy. I'm not saying it's a stupid idea. What I am saying is, if I get the lights. If I get the lights, then I'm going to have a problem with, looting. Looting is not going to be anywhere near as exciting, right? Like, how cool is it if you're like, wow, I really want lights or I really want a generator, and then you go out and you find one? How cool is that, right? By the way, she seems to be coming from over here, so I'm going to go ahead and put the turret over here. So, I mean, there's probably enough points, you know. If I see another screamer, I'm going to take down all my torches. I don't think any of these guys are screamers, though. Nope, that's another. Okay, I'm going to take down all the torches. I can't have this. I'm not going to be able to build anything. You know, the idea of screamers coming in repeatedly, giving me experience sounded real good until I tried to start building. Probably wouldn't be such a big deal if my horde base wasn't right next to my main base, but it is what it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do the best I can with candles, and we'll see where that goes. And like I was saying, I'm going to loot like a mofo and try and get those recipe drops for the light sources I'm looking for, because, you know, like I said, if you spec into the light sources, then you get them right away, and that's cool. But then you don't have the fun of, like, you know, like, imagine the look on my face. Hopefully I'll have the webcam up when I finally do find, you know, the schematics I'm looking for. It's going to be so fun. All right, so this is what I'm looking at right here with my base. All right, what I'm going to do is, now this is, guys, someone was asking why I'm making, like, weird bases that, you know, might or might not work. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But what I told them is I've already made the god bases. I've already made them, and not much has changed between Alpha 8, 17, and 18. Not a ton as far as base defense goes. So I've already made the unbelievably cool base defense, the one that, like, can't. I mean, guys, on my Horde Every Night series, I made a base that I didn't even have to use ammo to defend. And it was really, really easy. Do you guys really want to see easy again, or do you want to see something that may or might not fail? You know, I think that's more exciting. So just so you guys know, you know, I'm kind of making a base that I don't know if it's going to work, but it's going to be different, and at least a little different. I mean, this is still using kind of a maze idea, but it's not like mazes to the extent I've done in the past. The idea is I'm going to build a wall that's going to come all the way out to here, right? I mean, it's going to come way out here, right? And then it's going to come all the way over to here, and it's going to connect to what's going to be the actual entrance of my base, okay? And the zombies are going to have 2 paths to go down. It doesn't matter which one they go down, all right? They're going to come down this one, or they're going to come down this one. And what I'm going to do is this right here is going to be a dart trap. Now, I'm not going to have dart traps for a while because, like I said, I'm not spending points into the perks. I'm going to try and get the recipes for maximum fun while looting, okay? So who knows when or if we're ever going to get the perks we need. But when I do get them, hopefully I'm going to stay positive when I do get them. The dart traps are going to go here and here. And as the zombies come up, I'm probably going to use pressure plates because Madmill said Madmill used them in his video and it didn't look like it was lagging him. So I'm going to use pressure plates kind of to see if they're lagging or not. I don't know if they're lagging. We're gonna test them out, assuming that I do get them at some point. So yeah, so they'll come up through here, getting nailed the entire time. Oh, you know why I don't like pressure plates? I'm going to tell you right now why I don't like pressure plates. And it's not only the lag. The idea with the pressure plate is I think it takes up the top block, right? If you put down a pressure plate, I think it takes up that top block. And if you do that, you can't put down spikes. So, I don't know. Tripwire seems a lot better. I don't know. Basically, if you're going to use dart traps, you need something to like say, hey, the zombies are here, dart trap, now shoot. Because the dart traps will not detect the zombies themselves. You need a separate item to detect the zombies for you. And that's where you're going to use stuff like pressure plates or tripwire. You can use cameras as well. I don't love the cameras though, because I kind of feel like they're too wide of an area, and I don't really like the cameras. I like pressure plates or tripwires. But the thing with pressure plates is I don't think you can put spikes down on top of them. I don't know for sure. I haven't messed around with pressure plates in a long time, but guys, let me know in the comments. Can you put down spikes on top of pressure plates? Because if not, I'll probably just use tripwire. Although I don't think tripwire is going to work too well, because I'd want to put a tripwire here and then a tripwire over here. But the problem is the zombies are coming in through here. So, I have a way around that. What I could do is, let's see what we're coming out. We're coming out 5 from the wall, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the door. All right, now this is going to be a fallback. If stuff goes bad, and I expect it to, I'm going to have a fallback plan. That's the whole idea. So this is going to come out 5, and then this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Then this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like 7. I think 7 is pretty good. And then what we can do is we can have this meet up in the middle on both sides. I think that'll work. Let's see. All right, it's starting to become late in the day, so I'm thinking I could put my mining helmet back on. That would be nice. Also, I just went and got some clay. Guess what? Yeah. Anywhere you see there's green, there's clay, obviously. So I went ahead and dug up some clay over here. I can get some more over here. So I've actually got a pretty decent amount of clay in the area, which is really cool. I'm making some more cobblestone right now. We're going to get some blocks going. We're going to start working on this base. I'm just going to decide what I want to make the walls of the base out of. Now, there's 2 ways you can make walls. You can make walls solid blocks, which is probably what I'm going to do on the outside. But the inside, I think I might want to try poles again, right? We used to have pole defenses, and they used to be the freaking bomb. And then in Alpha 17, supposedly they got nerfed, where like the concrete got nerfed. Reinforced concrete definitely 100% got nerfed. I know that for a fact. The hit points are actually less. But also the way the zombies attack the poles. They used to not really attack the poles very well. Now they do. I was told they're not that great, but I've never actually tried it. So in Alpha 17 or Alpha 18, well, or 17 for that matter. So I think we will actually go with poles on the inside, and then we'll do walls on the outside. I think that seems pretty cool. So what I want to do in here is, are we going to commit? Are we committing like right now? I think I am. I think I am going to commit. So why don't we go ahead and put this up there, put this down here, and let's find some poles. By the way, you don't have to hold down the button, someone told me so. Flagstone pole right there. That's what we want. And yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason not to do this the way I want to do it. Do I want it to be on the inside or the outside? You know, it would look better on the outside, but it would make more sense on the inside. I think it should be on the inside, so that way it keeps them. It's just not going to look as good. Yeah, what does that matter, right? Well, it matters to me. So let's see how I want to do this. Hold down for advanced rotation. Actually, you do it right here, and you go to on face. That's how you do it. So that would be the inside, and that would be the outside. Don't think, don't plan. Just do it, my man. I've been sitting here thinking about this for way too effing long. Man, screw this. Let's just do this, dude, for real. Oh my god, I can't believe how long I've been sitting here thinking about this. You know what? If it fails, it fails, but that's 10 minutes of my life I'm never going to get back. Oh my god. Okay, so there's two ways you could do this. You could do it on the inside, which kind of funnels them down, you know, closer towards the middle, right? Like if you put it like right there on the inside, it kind of moves them more towards the middle. But I kind of like to give them a little bit more room, you know, a little more room would be okay. You know, I think I'm just going to do it like this. Plus, let's face it, this way looks better. This way looks better. Yeah, so I'm just going to do it like this. If it fails, it fails. Whatever. Whatevs. I haven't messed around with poles in so freaking long. This is old school, man. This is like old school. I can't believe poles are now considered old school, but they kind of are. I mean, like, I haven't done poles since Alpha 16, man. It's been like almost 2 years, right? Damn it. Didn't mean to do that. That is not what I meant to do. Yeah, I think at the end of this video, too, I'm going to go put up some torches and see... not the torches, but put up candles and see how well they can light up the base. I'm not messing around with the gamma. Like, not unless I absolutely have to, but I don't think I'm going to have to. I can put up torches during the night. As long as I'm up there in my base for the night, I'm okay. I just can't have the screamers coming in while I'm trying to build, because then it's just, you know... that's no fun for no one, right? Copy rotation... There you go. And the cool thing about this, these poles is you can melee, you can shoot, you can be able to hit the maximum amount of space of the zombies. These poles take up full blocks. They've got full hit points as far as the other, you know, blocks goes. They got just as many hit points as the blocks they're, you know, the full blocks they're attached to. At least I think, has that been changed? I don't think it's been changed. I'm pretty sure it hasn't. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. So, copy rotation. There we go. Okay. And let me just tell you, man, this is going to give... If we want to melee, we can melee. If we want to shoot, we can shoot. This is going to give us, like, just a complete range. We could also just do this. And... Where'd it go? Here it is. We could just do that. And put this bad boy down. Right? Not a problem. There we go. See? Look at that. Right? Although, I'm wondering if this will get in the way, if that's a bad level for it to be on. I don't know. I won't know until we try. But, yeah, that's something else I could do. And, yeah, it's going to be great. Melee, I can duck, hit him in the head. I can shoot. I can do whatever. Throw the spear. Whatever. And they should go for the door. As long as the door has less hit points than the walls, they'll go for the door. And last time I checked, and this was in Alpha 16, mind you, or maybe Alpha 17. I'm not really sure. But last time I checked, doors hit points are considered half. So if these walls have like 2,000 hit points and the door has 4,000 hit points, that's considered equal for the zombies. If these walls have 2,000 hit points and the wall and the door, if these walls have 2,000 hit points and the door has 3,000 hit points, the door effectively has 1,500 hit points as far as the zombies are concerned, and they should go for the door. That was last I checked. I don't know. It's been a while. I think that was like that in Alpha 17, but I don't know for sure, and like they might have changed it, you know. Don't really know. But that was, you know, the last time I paid attention to that kind of stuff. All right, that's good. So this will be a full block. There we go. Full block. And there's the last part of the kill zone, the kill corridor. I'm having trouble getting through that, but it's probably, we just gotta probably dig that up. Huh? It's kind of weird. I'm having trouble getting through that. Let's dig this up and put down a proper floor, because if I'm having trouble getting through it, the zombies have trouble getting through it. That's going to be a problem. So let's go ahead and dig this up. There we go, and we'll dig this side as well. I'm not going to go too crazy with digging it up, but I just want to make sure they're going to be able to get through here without any issues. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Should be able to get through there just fine. And this will be a dart trap, right? And it should just shoot down the corridor. Now you might be thinking, well, dart trap's gonna hit you. Yeah, if they're gonna break through the door, I'm just gonna get the hell out. You know, maybe it's not a great idea to have the door lined up like that. Maybe we could do something like this. Hold on, shut up, timer. Do something like this. There we go. And then that way I could repair the door. If they're going to break through, I come on this side. That way if they break through the door, as because I'm telling you now, if those dart traps hit you, the player, you're freaking dead. Okay? You are freaking dead. So if the dart traps come through, I could just kind of, you know, run through, not have to worry about getting shot in the back, and kind of climb up here and, you know, take it from there. Maybe I could do something like that. All right, guys, I was mentioning I was going to mess around with candles during the night. But this video is going pretty long, and it's not going to be really pitch dark for another couple hours. So I am going to call this one here. This is what we got so far. You know, another thing I like about these pole defenses that I totally forgot about is it makes it a lot easier to build with things, you know? Like, I can upgrade stuff from angles I couldn't normally upgrade. It's going to make hooking up electricity a lot easier, hopefully. Like, right here will be this will be a dart trap, and I just got to carry it over here. Below it, behind it, is going to be a tripwire. And if this is poles, I could come in here and easily just grab the pole and then just drag it over here, man. Having the poles makes things so much easier. Because, like, last season, remember I did that, like, 5-tower defense? Man, like, hooking up the electricity was such a pain in the ass. It really, really was. So, you know, I'm gonna try not to have to deal with that too much, you know, because it's just a pain, and it's headaches I do not need. So I need a lot of schematics, guys, since I'm not speccing into the intellect tree. So I think next episode we are definitely going to be doing a looting episode. Whether it's a straight up looting episode or I'm doing quests, I'm probably going to do quests because I think my best chance to get stuff is going to be to buy it off the trader. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. Anyway, guys, if you ended up enjoying the video, if you think this base defense is going to work, let me know in the comments. I was going to say, make sure you like the video if you think my base defense is going to work. But I'm not convinced this base defense is going to work, and I do not want to bet likes on that. So do me a favor, like the video no matter what. And then tell me why you don't think my base defense is going to work. Like I said, I've built the god bases before. I want to do something that maybe might fail, might be good, might fail. I don't know. We're going to find out together. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.